Alright, we are back for the final. Definitely want to play first. And well, that's a good hand. Be slightly better with some black, but I mean black mana. We have a decent curve though. I mean Necropede, Rotwolf, Clasp. Even if we never draw black, we should be in a fine position. As we are playing against a red deck, Flayer Husk. Alright, alright. I think I kinda like leading with the Plague Singer here. Don't really mind taking some damage from the... Oh, Inkmoth Nexus. Mortar Pod now. Huh, annoying. Huh. Yeah, annoying. Pretty annoying. What do we want to do? I think we want to drop one of our 3-drop, but which one? Who knows? Probably the Neem. And we'll probably Scorn and Necropede or Scorn and Contagion Clasp when we can reach 4 land. I haven't got pretty lucky with that Nexus. I would love to have that in my deck. Yup, this is still not great at dealing with my Contagious Neem, so sure. And I will now drop a Rotwolf, I guess. I haven't missed their last land drop, so they might be in trouble. Neem Deathmantle, that thing is really strong, but costs a lot to equip, so I don't think it's looking too threatening right now. Before they can do some good job with that and equip it, we should, we should have won already. Or maybe, I mean, even if I haven't get there, we can end up using the Glisses Scorn, and I still don't have any good block here, as I am gonna play a third 2/2 Infect. And now this is real trouble for my opponent. I think they missed too many land drop at that point, so again we got pretty lucky. We got really lucky all the games so far. The deck is strong and we are lucky, so it feels like, yeah, it feels like being incredibly easy, but yeah, luck is really, really helping us. Either way, a bunch of equipment, red deck with Inkmoth Nexus, okay. Still don't want the courier, just doesn't look good. I don't think Inkmoth Nexus makes us want to play Melira, I just don't think it's worth it. Yeah, I don't think we want to change anything, we'll leave the deck the way it is. And hope that we get a slightly better game. Open deck, I mean they only played some really good cards. But I think we are main decking. Well, we have one Glisses Scorn, we have a bit of removal. Yeah, I don't know. The open deck seems sweet though. A bunch of sweet living weapon equipment. Neem Deathmantle, which I think is a bit too costly to be good, but it's a fine card. That was kind of a dumb game though, I will admit. I mean, I'm fine winning, and I know it's part of the game, and sometimes it's me that's stuck on land. But honestly, I like this game enough that I'm happy when I play some good games, and when it's not just complete destruction because someone doesn't do anything. I kept a hand that's a little bit risky, but I think we should be fine. We kind of need to kill the immolating dude right now. Otherwise it's gonna kill us pretty fast. And the opponent start seems very aggressive here, so we might be in trouble. Another immolating dude. Pretty bad for us. Looks like we are not casting anything before turn. What? 5? Could be bad. And they can take life pretty easily because yeah, they know we are playing Infect, so, and now Tumble Magnet, so I will not have a blocker. Drew a 4-drop in the meantime, which is good, but it's probably not gonna be sufficient. I think I'm gonna die to those small attackers before I can actually do anything, unfortunately. Mortar pod. Yeah, my opponent's just gonna be able to burn me before I can do anything. They have a very, very, very aggressive deck. If I had another reinforce for that, I think I would be fine, because they would only be dealing 1 damage, but now they can just sack pretty much all their life for that. And I'm very close to be dead. Card is pretty solid against me. Not that great in general, though. Interesting one, nonetheless. But I don't really know what we could top deck that would save us at that point. Since I'm down to 4. Certainly need a Rimvol, but... Yeah, we are dead. Yeah, alright, beat down, beat down. Not much we could have done here. I guess now that I know that my opponent is so aggressive, I will keep... I will not keep hands that are a bit too slow, but we should not really be in trouble. Like, the curve we have is really nice. And we have a decent amount of removal that can get rid of the 1-1 they just played and beat down with this game. Lifesmith might be decent, but I don't have a lot of artifacts, so I don't really think I'll be triggering that very well. So, yeah. Basically, it's not gonna work with the 6 and 7 drops, and I have 2 artifact 2 drops, so I don't think Lifesmith is really a good option. Being on the play should be pretty important in that matchup, though. But the open deck might be troublesome for us. I don't love that, but it's a keep. I have a 3-drop, I have Plunder. Yeah, it's certainly not lovely, but we kind of have to keep it. And I really don't think this is a matchup where mulliganing on the play is gonna be doing any good for us. Okay, luckily enough we drew a 2-drop removal and the opponent did not have a 1-drop, so that's good for us. I hope they just play one of the Molliting Dude or nothing and not a Mortar Pod, which would be more annoying. Drawing a... well, I'd rather draw a Forest, but at least now I can cast the Scourge Servant if needed. Seems like the opponent kept a risky hand and now they are having trouble, maybe. Spin Engine. Yeah, I'm gonna Geth Verdict my opponent and beat down. Glissa's Corn is great in this matchup, though, but I need some green. And Plunder should give us enough card advantage to be really nice. Alright, sweet. I think we want to attack. I think the opponent is likely to let their thing take 2 poison here. Yeah. But I'd rather play the Servant over... I'd be happy if they take 2 damage, though. Okay, that's great for us. That's even better. I'm just gonna Servant over Glissa's Corn just because it's more mana efficient. But this is a good card against us, because even if they don't have white mana, they don't really care about taking some damage at all. Mortar Pod. I don't really care about that too much, I don't think so. It's not looking great right now, at least. What happened? Gut shot and sacrifice a thing to kill my 1-1. Alright, fine. As I drew the best card I could ever draw. That's nice. Yeah, let's cast the Vat Mother. I don't really think we need or want to Glissa's Corn right away. Like, if they can tap something during their turn, it doesn't change match. And they might equip the Mortar Pod, who knows? If they have nothing else to do, and then we can make them use 2 mana for no reason. So I think it's fine. I will be using Glissa's Corn end of turn, though. Sure, I'm gonna kill that, though. And now the opponent has to chump block next turn, otherwise they die. So, yeah, they can chump block and deal 1 damage to me, but it's still gonna be very bad. I think if this dies, they are pretty much dead here. I should not F6 though, turn off auto yield. It's not too bad because I can still attack, but yeah, pretty annoying misclick. They did not sack to deal 1 damage to us, so I guess it's even better. I don't really think I want a Morbid Plunder when I don't have 2 creatures into the graveyard yet. And if I plunder now, I cannot even play the Nim right away. If I could, maybe it would be worth it, though I'm not even sure about that. But since I can't, I don't see any reason to do that. But the opponent is pretty dead here. I don't really see how they will come back in this game. I mean, they can. There are certainly cards that would do a decent job. Mortar Pod can kill Necropede. They can chump block for a little bit and then maybe play the Angel that destroys all creatures that are tapped. This game is certainly not over. It's not looking good for the opponent though. So I guess they have some sort of tap 2 creatures type of effect. They can also block one of these with Ink Moth and kill the other one. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Forest is fine. Having more land is not the worst, because if the opponent doesn't die here, I'm kinda likely to Morbid Plunder plus try to play something. Now I guess they chump on the big dude and they use a Rimvol on the Servant and pray I have no pump spell. Okay, but then I can kill that before damage, so it's kinda good for me too. The right play for the opponent was to Choking Fume before blockers and then block with Inkmoth Nexus. This way they can get another poison counter. So let's plunder these 2 guys up. And I think I'm gonna drop the Neem because Necropede dies to Mortar Pod, so that could give us the opponent an answer, where here I have 3 lethal creature and they lost a land, so I think it should be good for us. The 3 games we play were pretty one-sided, but I guess it's kind of linked with the matchup in general. This, like, I'm super aggressive, kind of, because of Infect. They are super aggressive, and this is kind of the first one who raised the other and forced the opponent to start making some chump block and play that are not great. Drawing the Scorn for the Soul Leader was kind of key in this game. But yeah, we got there. Hope you guys enjoyed the draft and see you for another one.